Hello there, General Techno here with yet another video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Universe Dinobot figure. Now then, as you can see, he still has a lot of the faults and... Wait, what's this you're saying? I've got the wrong figure? Oh, of course, right, this is the Beast Wars 10th Anniversary Dinobot I'm reviewing here. Now this is Universe Dinobot. Let's get him more in frame in order to get a better look at the two. As you can see here, they are pretty darn different. The biggest difference and the most noticeable one at first glance is the deco in the two figures. As you can see here, the 10th Anniversary Dinobot, though not entirely show accurate, has the general pattern of the dark stripes with the lighter body which the show Dinobot had. This one, on the other hand, Universe Dinobot, has a dark body and light stripes. Why they did this, I'm not entirely sure. He doesn't have that show accurate of a deco, but it does look a lot better in person than I thought it would, I have to admit. Poseability on Universe Dinobot is about the same as the original, not much more. He's got the moving arms here, which can rotate 360 degrees. His mouth likes to open and close, so you can puppet it if you want. And he's got his little legs here, which don't have very much in the way of knee movement. And up here they've got very little movement up in the upper area. Feet are on ball joints, so they can rotate around, and you can put them in different poses. And the tail is one solid piece. This one here is a bit different because it's the rotate blade, but this one has no rotate blade. So now then, comparing on a front perspective here, as you can see from the front, Dinobot has, apologies for the camera here, but as you can see from the front, Dinobot has a much cleaner underbelly. He transforms differently, his underbelly is a lot cleaner. And the biggest difference here with Raptor mode is the lack of the giant legs sitting around hanging off the bottom. As far as Velociraptor modes go though, this Dinobot is going to be clearly superior to the original, in that he looks a lot more like a raptor. And though he has this little arm kibble under here, it actually looks a lot better than I feared it would in person. I mean, it's nowhere near the original, and it actually looks like it's part of the continuous chest, the way that they've done it. I mean, there's a bit of a gap here, but overall it looks quite good. Alright, now I'm going to start in the transformation. We're going to start here by removing the tail and putting it to the side, making him everyone's favorite amputee. Kind of like Stumpy, my amputee Cobra Commander. We're going to next stand him up like so. I'm just going to move him back a bit. And we're going to rotate the legs around, the feet around 180 degrees. These are going to be the actual feet, so we're going to fold them down and rotate them 180 degrees. Like so. And we can now pose him a bit. Next, these two pieces here fold down. These are a bit tricky here. We need to press in here in order to bring these rubber spikes out. Now, the rubber spikes, it makes sense why they did them, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to have made them so pointy for toy safety reasons. And they're not going to break or anything because they're rubber, but they're still a bit of a pain to get out. Anyway, in order to move these pieces down, we're going to, as I showed, take them down, rotate them around to the back, and there's a little hole back here in the back of the leg. What we're going to do is fold these down, and it should snap in extremely securely. No issues whatsoever. I'm going to do that with the other one. Fold out the little spikes, which can be a bit tricky, as I said. Move it around and snap it in the back. Now we fold the little bones around here like this. This is to emulate the bone pattern that he had on his show model, which is a really, really nice touch. Next up in the transformation steps, we're going to fold the arms down and fold these pieces here off to the side out. We're going to fold these out of the way, and we're going to pull out his arms like so. These shoulder pads, in the instructions, I guess it shows to put them all the way up and to rotate the arms out, but that is not very Beast Wars accurate. So I'm just going to pull them up part of the way and hide the dino arms behind his back like this. Kind of like how the original hid them back there. But it's a lot cleaner. Anyway, now we're going to rotate his arms out like this in order to have them proper orientation. And we're going to fold these little pieces up here like this in order and push in the legs like so. The legs are going to click together, which is going to bring these pieces closer to the middle. And we're going to fold them like that, giving him a cavity here in his chest. Finally, what we're going to do is we're going to close them out, and we're going to fold down the head like so. Now, this is normally in a spring, but it's a really tight spring, so I unlatched it so I could fold the head down just a smidgen more. Just a bit, and voila! Universe Dinobot in robot.